Welcome to Cory Turner Talks Cars. It's Friday. That means it is time for Friday Funnies. We're going to dive into Friday Funnies here in just a moment and look at some of the crazy and zany stuff that I found on the internet this week and that you found on the internet this week. Thank you for sending those things over to me. First, don't forget, you can win Dom's 1970 Dodge Charger, the Lego set of that Dodge Charger, by entering our contest. All you have to do is watch all the videos between now and next Friday. There's 7 days left. We're going to give away a mystery car name in each video. You go to CoryTurnerTalks.com, click on Contact Us, fill out your information, put in the mystery car, and you are entered to win. Today's mystery car is the Nissan 240SX. Great car. So be sure to go to CoryTurnerTalks.com, click Contact Us, and to enter, just put your information in there and put the Nissan 240SX in the message, and you're good to go. All right, let's jump in here and see what kind of crazy Friday funnies we have this week. All right. You know, I always look forward to Fridays so we can laugh because, stuff just like this. This is the most aerodynamic car you will ever find. Oh my gosh, it has 1, 2, 3, look at the front, 4 wings, 4 spoilers on this car. You know, it's like when you start gardening and you plant a few flowers, you're like, ooh, I want more flowers. Or you start doing something to your room, you're like, I want more posters. Or you start doing anything like that, and all of a sudden it just keeps building. And then hopefully you step back and go, that might be too much. This is too much. So that's hilarious right there. I don't even know what they're doing. That is insane. Maybe they sell those. That could be it. Maybe they sell those and it's advertisement, right? It's a tax write-off. Speaking of spoilers and wings, a Dodge Neon, looks like a Dodge Neon. It is a front-wheel drive car, so, you know, more downforce on the front, better traction, right? I don't even know how you see around that thing. That is crazy. Like, why would you do that? I have no idea, but I thought that was pretty funny. Came across that and found it. I'm like, wow, pretty special. Put a big giant wing on the front. That's nuts. Okay, Rory Sanders, there's his license plate. We have some new license plates coming up next week, so be sure to watch that. If you like the show, if you watch the show, if you comment on the show, if you send me stuff for Friday Funnies, you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you share us with your friends to get them to join in, then you can earn your license plate. And Rory's earned his license plate. It seems like on almost every week we have a runaway tire, and I love those videos. Poor people that get hit with those runaway tires, but check this out. Okay, so this is a runaway tire. I'm going to back it up just a little bit so we can get the full effect. Here it comes, bouncing in, boom, hits right there, through the door, and right into the desk. So check it out. So the guy there, this guy, if it grazes his head, it just got him. It hits the desk and then it lands in this guy's lap, which that's heavy. So the guy that lands in his lap, that wasn't good for him. That had to hurt. The guy does grab his head a little bit, so I think it did graze him there. Watch the guy behind the desk. He sees it coming and he is like, oh my gosh. That's probably why that one guy started to duck. I'm like, oh, let's watch it again. Oh, that's so bad. It comes flying through. Oh, and that guy comes around the corner like, what happened? Now, who I really feel sorry for here, and you think it'd be the person that lost their tire, it's the poor person that's going to come outside later and wonder why their bike is bent. Look at that. It is the bike that it hit. So we know the bike did not fare well, so that person's going to have a hard day when they go outside to see what happened there. Okay. This is a Mustang. We recognize it as a Mustang. That's not a Mustang logo or emblem. No, that's a Bugatti. That's a Bugatti emblem. So, hey, you know what? I laugh, but I can't laugh too much because I think the Ford Fusion is a great-looking car. But it gives me the feeling of a Jaguar for some reason with the front, the grill. It's just when they had the bigger grill, 2015, 2016, around that time frame. I always thought it'd be funny to take one of those, shave it down, and put Jaguar emblems on it. Make it the new X-Type, right? I always thought that would be kind of funny, so that's what it looks like to me. All right, so we move on here to our next one. Okay, now I grew up in the mountains of Arizona, Sholo, Arizona. Shout out, Sholo. named after the turn of a card in a poker game or in a card game, right? Two ranchers were in a fight to see who would win the ranch, and so they said whoever drew lowest and showed low would actually win. So our main street was called Deuce of Clubs. A little bit of history fact there about show low. But it was in the mountains northeast of Phoenix, about 4.5 hours northeast of Phoenix. Snowed, 8-9 months out of the year. Got very cold. And we'd have people come up from Phoenix, which was the valley, and they would just drive at normal speeds in the snow and would be pulling them out of ditches all the time. This person's going to need that help too, because it is, look at this, the wheels are stuck, they're locked, and it goes. It breaks free, and down they go down the turn. They're pretty lucky, actually, that they didn't go off that edge. There was a wire, it looks like a fence there, but yeah, that's bad news. So yeah, if you haven't driven in the snow, it's tough, and you got to be extremely, extremely careful. All right, so that's pretty funny. All right, now here, what do you do when the traffic light catches on fire? When I first saw that, it was a plane, but no, that traffic light was on fire. That's insanity. Okay, so when I used to teach my friends how to drive, and I teach people how to drive sometimes, and I'm like, okay, look, driving is about finesse. You don't want to just yank the wheel, and it's also about patience. It's about seeing what's going on, understanding what's happening, and taking advantage of those opportunities. This guy does not have enough patience, and so he whips around these motorcycles, and he takes out a bus. So there was not patience and there was not finesse, because he gunned it, and the back end lit up, and then he went right into that bus. Oh, that's pretty funny. Are you new? New Mustang? Is that you new to that car? It's pretty funny. Okay, so we've all been in this situation where we're driving, and all of a sudden there's some construction area. They got the barriers on the side. There's a big semi truck right next to us, and you're like, whoa. Typically, I like to either speed up and get in front of the truck, or I will slow down to get so I'm not directly beside the truck. This person just keeps right on going. I like the light assembly that the guy has here, whoever's dash cam. This is. Check this out. This is insane. Okay, the road takes a little bit of a turn. Oh, saved it. Yeah, took it up on two wheels. Well, four wheels, but two wheels basically. Look at that. Oh, that is so close. That is so close. Now, here's what I think is kind of funny. The car in front of us, they do hit their lights. You can see their brake lights come on there. But it is not like they stepped on their brake lights and then they let go. Look, they never, the only brake lights they put on was for that turn. It wasn't in regards to the truck at all. So did they not see it? Did they not see the truck was coming over? They never, not until the very end. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely insane. I don't know how they got away and not got hurt on that one. Okay. I used to have a smart car, Smart for Two Passion Cabriolet. Long name for a very short car, right? It was a convertible, all of that. And I always wanted to try to explain to people, I want to make it like a quad. I want to make it like a rally car. And everybody's like, I don't understand. I'm like, extend the wheels. And people are like, I don't understand. This is what I was talking about. This is what I'd love to have done with my smart car. I think this would have been hilarious. Check this out. And then he guns it up this hill. Watch this. Here it is. Boom! Can you imagine doing that in a smart car? I just thought that was super cool, so I had to put that on there. I thought that was something I wanted. And now we come to roundabouts. So here in the area that I live in, we're starting to have more and more roundabouts, and we're starting to have more and more accidents, and more people and so many near misses. People just don't seem to understand how the roundabout works. Even though really it's a continuation of normal traffic, but people don't seem to get it. So I see quite a few times. I've seen a couple times where people just crashed into the roundabout, but for the most part, it's cars crashing into each other. This is not that. This is a single car situation. We've shown some of these in the past. This is insanity. Look at that. Boom! Didn't even start to nosedive. Look at that. Never went in the nose down position. It was still just flying nose up. Check that out again. That is insane. I'm going to do it in slow motion. Here it goes. Ready? Boom. What happened? I mean, What message were you texting on your phone that you did not see that the road turns, that there's a brick wall in front of you, and you launched yourself off of that? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Roundabout footages are crazy. As you know me, I love the dash cam footage. All those are insane too. So thank you to Rory and those that sent in their stuff this week so we can put it on the show. I have a lot more that you guys sent in. I've got it ready. We're going to put it on next week's show. And we're going to award a license plate next week. I've got a license plate to hand out too. Maybe we can award yours. Just start interacting with the show. Share the show, comment on the show, subscribe to the YouTube channel, send me funny clips that we should put in the show, and you'll get your license plate too. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to our podcast. We have our podcast now at CoryTurnerTalks.com. So thank you for commenting, sharing, watching, listening to the podcast, subscribing, and let's talk about cars tomorrow.